Welcome back to CLE Weekend. So a record-breaking residency at Madison Square Garden. We are talking about the 100th show for one of the greatest singer-songwriters, Billy Joel. And we've got to talk about this. So who better than Senior Vice President of Marketing and Sponsorship from Live Nation, Barry Gable. Thanks for coming on.
Oh, thank you for having me. Great news. Very, very exciting about Billy Joel. Not only, having this phenomenal show and this residency, the 100th performance will air on CBS. That'll be on the 14th, tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. Phenomenal show. I don't know if anybody from Cleveland has seen him perform at Madison Square Garden. I've been lucky enough to see that.
Yeah.
Amazing show. And this will mark, like you said, the 100th time. He actually started playing at Madison Square Garden, believe it or not, in 1978 was his first show.
What?
Yeah. And when his banner is in the rafters at Madison Square Garden as well as. And by the time he finishes up the residency program there, in July of this year, he will have performed 150 times at Madison Square Garden, which is amazing run for somebody here. And Billy's performed here so many times as well. So he's played pretty much every venue and he's opened up every venue. When before it was even called Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Yeah. They didn't even have a name for it when Richfield Coliseum closed and they moved it down here. It was called the Gateway Plaza Arena.
Okay.
And then a couple of months later, they turned it into Gund Arena.
Yes.
And Billy was the first act to play there. I believe it was 1994.
Wow.
So then you fast forward, he's pretty much played every venue here. In fact, years ago, he opened up for Michael Stanley at the Akron Civic Theater.
He opened for Michael Stanley?
The Akron
That's
Civic
a good little nugget of information. Wow. So he's going to be done then in New York. And let's talk about, the show, first of all, airing, but then him coming here.
This is fantastic. So back in January, we announced that Billy will be teaming up with Rod Stewart to perform for the first time ever. They've never before performed on stage together at a show. Wow. And so they're going to be here on September 13th at Cleveland Brown Stadium.
Yeah.
The tickets went on sale back in January and they're incredibly hot. Tickets are still available now. But by the time September 13 rolls around, that will be just a tremendous show. Both of them have been inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Billy was inducted in 1999 and Rod Stewart was inducted twice, once as a solo artist and then another time with his band Faces.
Wow.
And combined, Billy's probably, I know he's the fourth most sold album artist as a solo artist.
Okay.
He's sold over 160 million albums, been inducted into the Songwriter Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Just an incredible career. 33 top 40 hits.
Wow.
Which is amazing.
It truly is amazing. You're going through all this and it's like, let's take a second, right, to listen and let it sink in. And we knew too, when they said, we're going to make this big concert announcement, it's like, who is it? And I'm telling you, Jeff Tanchek, he said Billy Joel. And then when it happened, we were like, what? So it is so exciting. By the way, I have to show this Billy Joel, Rod Stewart football. I love this, by the way. You guys are getting so excited for this coming up.
No question about it. You know, and having it at Brown Stadium with the Haslam family, not only do they own the Browns, but they also own the soccer team down in Columbus that won the championship last year. Yeah. So when we announced the show back in January, we made footballs and soccer balls with the same logo, and it was a very exciting day when we announced that down there. We had Mayor Bibb was there as part of our announcement.
Yeah.
We had people from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and from the Browns organization, and very excited about, how often do you have a knighted person
who's going to be
at the
here
stadium along with
Okay, you're talking about excited, and I am so excited about this. There is a way for you to actually win tickets to see, yes, Billy Joel and Rod Stewart. And this is awesome because, listen, you can just stay at home and you do it from the comfort of your own home. So it's Friday, September 13th, right? That is when the show is. All you have to do is watch 19 News in the morning from 5 to 7, the week of April 15th to the 19th. and there is going to be a word of the day. You get that word, you're going to enter it online at cleveland19.com, and then you're going to win that chance to get a pair of tickets not only to the show, but to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame too. That winner is going to be chosen then daily throughout next week, which is, again, amazing.
It's a great opportunity to win free tickets, not only to the concert, but how could you not have two Rock and Roll Hall of Famers?
Yeah.
And so we contacted the Rock Hall and said, hey, can we get some tickets and bundle these up with tickets to the concert, tickets to the Rock Hall?
Yeah.
And I know it's right in our backyard, but a lot of people, they should get to see some of the great exhibits that we have there. And maybe there's a behind the scenes kind of exhibit you'll be able to see of some of the items that Billy has donated as well as
Yeah. Oh, it's wonderful. Hey, about tickets, not specifically just this, but tickets for any of the shows, where can we go to get more information for these tickets and any other tickets?
You can either go to Ticketmaster.com for tickets or LiveNation.com. One or the other will always have ticket information for all the shows that we have, not only here in Cleveland, but throughout the United States. So www.Ticketmaster.com for complete ticket information for the show at Brown Stadium and everything else we have this summer. That weekend is going to be amazing. Let me just tell you, just crazy. On Thursday, before the show on Friday night, Thursday, we will have Willie Nelson, Bob Dylan, and John Mellencamp. All three Hall of Fame inductees. They're playing Blossom on that day. Then we have Billy Joel on the 13th with Rod Stewart. Again, two Hall of Famers.
Yeah, amazing.
And then on Saturday, the next day, we're going to have Jeff Lynne's ELO at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse, another Hall of Fame inductee.
Wow.
That entire weekend, the Tampa Bay Rays are in town playing the Guardians. So that weekend is just going to be off the hook insane.
If that didn't get you excited, Barry, I don't know what did. Barry Gable from Live Nation, thank you so much.
Jamie.
We're excited. Billy Joel and Rod Stewart coming to town. Stay with us. We'll be right back on CLE Weekend.